with the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Now on the move. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run play action. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Taking it the other way. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. The defense putting points on the board. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Trying play action. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So Miami's offense will go to work for the first time today. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on! How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Canes have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep chalking up.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Using the quick game. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They're dealing with a second and long. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's got the tight end. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. To throw, it's Hoover. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this run.
Got the back over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Under fire. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to test the right side with this one. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself, so I love the big fella getting the football.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. He's got it. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The play action fake. Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Horned Frogs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll sneak it. Got the 1st down and more. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
To the air, it's Hoover. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They're going to run it.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And it's no good. He missed it. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Gonna run it. It's paid. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. That gets them back to within 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, give on the inside.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it himself. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. After the run, now to throw. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Finds some fresh air. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're down to the 32-yard line on first and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The give out of the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on second down. This time he's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And the Hurricanes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds his man. It's Brown. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Washington. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. A little screen to the running back. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here he comes out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Hoover. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. A run for the quarterback.
quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Payne. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. The give headed toward right tackle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 13 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll try to pop the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Bringing the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. They get to him as he throws. He's got him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Inside the 25. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Rushes on him. Got a man. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grab behind the line. It's Shelton. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights.
That makes the score Miami 29, TCU 10.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. The Canes trying to find their way forward after the big loss. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The misconnection leaves him with a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Back to pass, it's Hoover. With the catch, it's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive humming.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it up. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Cobb. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.